Alright guys, welcome. We're going to be playing Lorerim. I played the 2.0 for maybe like an hour or two, but other than that I've never played Skyrim before. So what we're going to do is we're going to play, I'm going to make a new character. I'm going to pretty much skip most of that, but then we'll jump in. Last time I did like a random start and started like in the middle of, I can't remember, like the solitude I think it is. But today we are going to probably, I think the one closest to the original starting position in the game is the camping start, so we'll probably do that one instead. I've watched a few videos, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm thinking that that's what we do. So yeah, I've probably died like 6 times on my last playthrough, and I only played for like probably 2 or 3 hours. So I suck at the game, but hopefully we go a bit better starting closer to the starting position. But yeah, start a new game. Yeah, we'll do Imperial, and we're going to make him look ridiculous. So let's just... Alright, so here's our guy. I'm going to call him Master Bates. Alright.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Alright. And with that, we have begun. Alright, here we are. This is our character. So we just run around like a maniac, didn't really know what we were doing. We ended up finding our first enemy encounter, well, if you want to call it that, just an animal, but yeah, so here that is. So that went way better than I first expected, because I actually hit the target, so that was good. And then we just proceeded to run around like a schizophrenic lost in the bush, and then tried to kill this rabbit, failed miserably. So then we just continued on down the path, ended up finding this homeless maniac. He just blabbered on a bit, didn't really care what he had to say, because I think he was from Nickelback, so we just let him be. And then yeah, just wandered around aimlessly, hoping to find something worth finding. Found a few leaves and that, which is ideal for my schizophrenic maniac Master Bates. And then he found a point of interest down by the river, so we were like, oh, let's go check that out. So we made our way on down, and we found the carcass of some poor illegal immigrant, I'm suggesting. So yeah, we cooked up some crack, and then we moved on to grave robbing. That was easy. So we wrapped up desecrating the sacred site, stealing from the dead, and then we selected the warrior sign, so hopefully that helps us out a bit when we're trying to kill innocent animals. And then we made our way down the street, found a crackhead whacking off in the bush, so we had to take him out. It's another
Oh, what is this thing?
So after we completed wiping out the drug addict community in the local crack shack here, we proceeded on down the road, and I thought we might have a little fish and let our hair down a bit, let our pink fluffy hair down. Did pretty well considering that we're just a Reddit mod, so that worked out alright. Then we were attacked by a Paw Patrol just before we were going to have dinner, so that and after that glorious victory,
It was close.
that we just survived by the skin of our teeth, we continued down the river on our path of death and destruction, spotted an innocent moose, so I thought he probably should die too. After a series of highly accurate, well-placed shots, we brought our target down with zero trouble whatsoever.
Yes.
As you can clearly see here by this absolute archery sharpshooting action. So the Canadians were probably pissed off that we're trying to kill their national animal, but that's sweet because they're all the way in Canada. And also I was unaware that mooses were rock climbers, but there you go, you learn something new every day. So there it is, just like that, so easy. So after we came over and ravaged the corpse of the moose,
Right.
then we noticed that there was a town over here, so we went and checked that out. Little did we know it was quite a strange little town. A few good people, a few really rude pieces of shit, but we'll soon find out more about that subject. After being outraged by the rudest old lady I've ever met in my life, we were so pissed off we just left the town and we thought, let's go home, I'm sick of this shit. So we started heading back and ended up stumbling into this.
True, man. Right, so I'm gonna go to Helvin first. I think.
After our valiant defeat, we decided to head back to the starting area and maybe try and loot some things so that we can sell it and make some coins. So we made our way on back, obviously avoiding where we were just massacred. After a nearly successful hunting operation, we decided to let it leave and continue up to Helgen to see what we could find that might be useful in our endeavours to be anything but a total piece of shit. After entering the gates of hell, we decided that there was not a whole lot besides a bunch of burnt dudes, so I didn't find anything too useful. But I'd never been here, so we thought we'd just check it all out just to be sure.
Sorry, my daughter's sick, so we're being joined by Stevie here. She's just watching her iPad. Say hi. Say hi. High five. High five, quick. Good girl. So yeah, she's going to be with us. She's just watching her iPad for an hour or something, so she can hang out, and then we're going to go have a play after this. So not going to play too much longer, but yeah, let's get back into it, shall we?
So for the next couple of minutes, I'd basically just run around, picking up every little speck of loot that I could find. I just didn't really know what was worth selling and what wasn't. And then I had a serious problem with being over encumbered, because I would just pick up everything. So I've just sped this whole section up, and I'll put a timestamp down below if you want to skip past all this rubbish back to like what's actually happening. But yeah, if you want to watch it, here it is.
Alright, so we're back under... You say hello? Say hello, look, you wave. You wave?
Sit there.
You sit there. You say hi. Look, there's Stevie up there, look. Say hi. You playing, eh? No.
Play.
You play. Wanna watch?
Okay.
Okay. You watch. Hey, oh.
Play.
Whatever you did, it worked.
So yeah, this is just more of me running around storing different things. So I decided I'd stockpile things on dead bodies so that I could like run between the points and collect it. And then I wanted to try and get as much gear as I could from here, because I was hoping to try and make a lot of money. So I've pretty much looted every single person in there, and then I just did multiple runs back to the camp and unloaded it all. Probably wasn't worth the time that it took me to do this, but I don't know, I probably did like 10-15 trips. I did one trip fully over encumbered and it took like 10 minutes, and then I realised that was stupid. So yeah, but I've just sped it up, cut a little bit of it out. Next video I'll probably end up cutting a lot of all the walking around out. I didn't realise that I'd still left so much in until I'm trying to do the voiceover now, but hopefully it's not too boring. If you're still watching, then thank you. You should be almost past the boring part. But yeah, so yeah, here we are.
Careful. Hi. Oh man.
So after putting Stevie to sleep, because she kept trying to play with me, I was back to doing my loot raiding back to camp, and then I took a wrong turn somewhere and ended up on a wild goose chase and somewhere where I didn't know where I was. And found a little camp things. I grabbed too much, got over encumbered, so I ate some beeswax. And then once I was done using my heelys to get around, then I continued down the path hoping to find my camp. Ended up finding a wolf. After another fantastic victory, we continue on our way, trying to find our way back to our little homeless shelter. Yeah, and I was making sure that I wasn't going to be going further the wrong direction, because I was a bit worried that I was going to end up dying. But we eventually found our way back, so that worked out alright. So we went back to get more stuff. So once we were done cooking, we grabbed our gear out and we're getting ready to do our first run down to Riverwood to try and sell some of this gear, hopefully making this whole endeavour worth it.
Alright, so after looting everything out of Helgen and sorting it all into storage, I'm taking a few things and going to find Riverwood again. And then I'm going to sell my first batch of stuff. I think it's down this way. I think it didn't go that way. So yeah, we've rested a to eat. I'm pretty sure we're going that way. This is something. Yeah.
So then we fast forward down to Riverwood. And it's in the middle of the night, so nothing's open. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to have a look around and check the place out. I want to check out the blacksmith. Couldn't make anything. So I thought maybe I should just start stealing everything. And maybe I can sell that as well. After I realised that I was certainly not a thief, I stole everything that I could in here and then realised that I was over encumbered again, so I had to find somewhere to stash it. I also got caught by a chicken by stealing things, so I got like a little bounty I think, and it's just like what that was. There's no one around, but that's alright. So I went to hide all my stolen loot in case I got caught. So I just jammed it all in this barrel. After wandering into the destroyed tavern, I found this waifu Camilla there runs carrying on about in the town. We talked to her for a bit, and then her brother was just carrying on about some rubbish. So I sold him all the junk that I had, and I thought I'd buy myself a backpack. After donating 6 hours of my life, he paid me way below the minimum wage to help clean up his shop, and I accidentally took Camilla's clothes off. I wasn't too worried about it, and then just went through and seeing if there's anything worth stealing. Didn't steal anything at this time. Made my way back outside, and then I was harassed by the local toddler flog, seen a nice dog, and then proceeded to talk to the local hooligans. Checked out a few of the stations, and then went and met Faendal. He was also in love with Camilla, seen Camilla again. And then talked to more locals. Smoked a lumberjack who was a little bit of a deviant, but that's alright. And then I met Sven, who I thought was a bit of a flog. So after deciding Feindal was better than Sven, I recruited him as my companion, and I started doing loot runs back to town to sell all that rubbish that I'd got from Helgen. While I was off stream, I found a better backpack than the one I bought, and my prices had also got better because I helped them fix up the shop. So I sort of ripped myself off a bit there, but that's alright. So yeah, I just sold them all this dead people's stuff, put Camilla's clothes back on for her, and yeah. Then she was trying to show me somewhere out of town, but I had bigger and better plans than that. So I just ignored her and went on my way. And after beating the living shit out of a couple of crustaceans and a dog, I looted them all and then made my way on to the whiterun. But then I thought I'd better not let them intrusive thoughts win, so I didn't do it. And yeah, so that was episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I put a lot of time into making this video. It's probably not that great. I've probably spent like 20 hours doing all this editing because I'm not real good at it. So if you did make it this far, thanks for watching. Let me know down below. The next one I'm probably going to cut a lot more of the boring stuff out. It took way too long. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks guys, bye.